Hey everyone, and welcome to the Black Templars mod for Dawn of War Soulstorm. This is a mod that adds in the Black Templars as a completely separate faction from that of the Space Marines, giving them their own unique units, buildings, upgrades, and all that lovely stuff. So, I've done so far Salamanders, Dark Angels. I guess the next mod that I should really be looking at would be Legion of the Damned or the Space Wolves to kind of go with the whole Space Marine Loyalist chapter videos that I'm doing. Then afterwards we'll get on to Chaos Space Marines with Rage World Eaters, and then probably the Imperial Guard mods, and then maybe Titanium Wars and all that good stuff. So I guess that will be the release schedule. Black Templars, what do they focus on? Well, they're basically close quarters combat Space Marine chapter, focused on chain swords, power fists, power swords, all that good stuff. They have 4 unique upgrades, which do not actually lock any units off if you pick like a different upgrade from another, which is actually wonderful. I really hate it when in mods they make it so that if you pick one upgrade, you can't pick the units from that upgrade if you pick another one, and it's like really annoying to see it. One such mod would obviously be the Dark Angels, where if I pick the Land Speeders, I can't pick the Terminators, which sucks. Anyway, so for the 4 upgrades, we have one that increases defensive bonuses. We've got one that increases troop movement and nullifies abilities of enemy psychers. We got one that increases close quarters combat strength, and then there's one that increases the accuracy of our units in close quarters combat, as well as increases the range as to, you know, how they charge and stuff like that. So some pretty cool upgrades. Black Templars mod also comes equipped with a Black Templars auto reinforce thing, which will allow us to auto reinforce squad members as well as neophytes. I have that thing activated, so we will get more and more members added to these squads as time goes on. In fact, I think no, none of these have actually increased their pop cap. Well, not their pop cap, but their squad size. But that should be happening soon. Anyway, let's get an upgrade really quick. And yeah, some good stuff going on. So very interesting how the Salamanders are focused on close quarters. Actually no, they're not focused on close quarters combat. They're more focused on like flamer weapons and all that stuff. These guys are focused on close quarters. We then have, you know, Dark Angels focused on Terminators or Land Spears, depending on what you choose. So you really got a nice selection of diverse Space Marine chapter mods actually available to you.
This point belongs to the Empire.
I'm not really sure if any of these factions are really viable as a completely separate faction for UA. Maybe you could take different special units of Black Templars, Salamanders, and Space Wolves and put them into UA, like one single unit or maybe 2. I don't know. I do admit that the bog standard Space Marine chapter is a little bit boring for UA, but it does have its merits as having a very robust cast of units though. Look at these guys, they're amazing. I do love how they worship the Chaos God Shrek, of course, in secrecy.
Ready for battle. Our skill is wasted on such a task, but we go.
In terms of what was it? Upgrades. I'm probably gonna go get Suffer Not the Unclean to Live because I do want extra combat strength. Interesting thing about these guys is that as they continue to fight in a battle, they'll get more and more angry, which will give them more and more attack bonuses. And if they lose members in a squad, they'll get more attack bonuses. So ultimately, as these guys kick some butt and lose some squads, they will continue to fight on and on. It's pretty nice. You can see this in Righteous Zeal, right over here. And then you can also see this in... Oh, okay, it doesn't have a name. But Righteous Zeal basically gives my guys more anger and more determination when in battle, and you know, when taking casualties. And for each casualty suffered, I get more attack and defense bonuses. The characters that I have equipped also share these bonuses as well. So yeah, you definitely want to get up close and personal, not lose. You don't want to care too much about losing guys, because your troops will get more and more powerful. As you can see, right over here, my guys are slowly auto-reinforcing. So we got 6 members in this squad. In terms of new units, I can use the Sword Brethren squad. I can get a Black Templars Assault squad. Really, the new thing about the Black Templars are the fact that these guys, all their units can get power swords and power fists. Well, not power swords, but rather power weapons. But you get the basic gist. Look, it's a sword in the picture.
Let us show these traitors how a true warrior fights. Bring the flamers to bear. Flush them out from the underworld.
Alright, seems like we're fighting Space Marines. Time to kick some butt.
Our weapons are ready for
Should be getting a power sword in about a second. Yep, there we go. Slice and dice.
The company of the sword. Our swords rest for now.
This is the Sword Brethren squad. Look at these guys. They have nice little capes and they go whoosh. Holy guacamole. Alright, let's get the fuck up out of here.
pushing forward. We will lend our strength there.
For the Emperor.
We will lend our strength there.
Yeah, let's just move. We'll just move.
Needs to meet our blades.
And I think now we should get an Assault Marine squad.
Dawn would be shamed at such meager defense.
And get some land speeders. Yeah, we're gonna obviously back off and not get completely destroyed by a fuck ton of Space Marines. They definitely do outnumber us by quite a bit. Tech Marines are basically your standard Tech Marine. They heal stuff or build stuff depending on what you tell them. Tell these guys to go insane. Yeah, fucking jump at these guys. There we go. Sword Brethren squads are basically a full squad of Space Marines. No neophytes at all. They can also hold an unusual amount of power fists and power weapons, so that's pretty good. They all have keeps. Wait, do they have Shrek? They don't. They have little Shrek stickers though. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, whoopsie daisy. This is... Yeah, there we go. Look at that Shrek sticker.
Jump infantry, ready for battle.
Are you renting a mount? He gives us a value. What do you ask, my liege?
Yep, just continue just chopping through. Once we get into contact with these Space Marines, things are going to be super interesting. Alright, you guys, how about we, yeah, let's go over here.
Our assault is irresistible.
Irresistible? Is it sexual by any chance? Ooh. Yeah, they're definitely countering us with flamers, but we got some good old-fashioned swords to use.
Crusaders, advance to battle. To melee, Sons of Dawn.
Get him. Come on, we gotta chop him up. I really need to get some grenades though.
Attacks in next positions. What enemy needs to meet our blades? You need not order a Templar to attack.
Yeah, let's get more Assault Marines.
We will strike like his fist.
Now, in order to get better units, we need to actually get the Castellan, which will unlock some, you know, higher tier stuff. Let's also get some power generators, maybe. They're getting completely butchered. This is what happens when you get power weapons. And don't worry, their vehicle stuff isn't completely empty. We'll be looking at that soon.
Is that needed for the crusade?
Alright, let's move right there. Grab that. Get some vehicle caps going. From what I could tell, I can't get any thunder hammers, which is unfortunate, but oh well. There we go.
There shall we press the assault. We have vowed.
Sadly, the mighty turret
Commander.
is too powerful for the neophyte. But keep chopping. That was an actual Space Marine. How dare you die to a turret? Shameful display.
For battle. What is his will, ready to spearhead the assault. Melee squad, ready for battle.
Yeah, sometimes these guys have to rest. If you get the upgrade that increases their attack damage from, you know, close quarters combat, they have to rest a little bit in order to recharge their holy power.
Whatever you need of us, Commander.
I mean, I guess it's really hard to pray or something, I don't know. The Dreadnought actually has a wide assortment of weapons to use. Got some flamers, got some autocannons, multi-meltas, all that stuff.
Melee squad, ready for battle.
Let's cap this. And let's get all the upgrades right now. I won't be pushing on the AI just yet. I do want to wait until we get all this stuff going. No flamers.
Assault Marines advancing.
Yeah, so the weapons like power fists and power weapons do make these guys able to take on Space Marines and stuff like that, and most other races. Hello, I am a Dreadnought. How are you today? Get out of here. That's some Grey Knights. I'm probably gonna charge after. No, I won't be able to. These guys holding shields, they are. With chain swords, of course. So yeah, they got some protection, I guess.
It was a minor setback. They will fall before our blades soon.
Vehicles wise, again, they don't. They do have an impressive roster, but nothing unique. Definitely, if you've seen some of these stuff before, actually.
What is his will, Commander?
Whoa.
We will destroy them all. Into the breach again.
What task do you have?
Let me get the Tarantula Sentry turrets. Yeah, I guess the Tarantula Sentry turret is something new.
What enemy needs to meet our blades? We will assault that position.
I am ready to do whatever you require.
Ooh, let's tell.
Whatever you
Let's actually get a second, or not a second. Let's get a third Tech Marine.
Relocating, Commander.
You dare disturb my right.
Now I have an Emperor's Champion. This guy's pretty good.
At the ready.
You definitely don't want to mess with him.
Forward.
Ah, there's the plasma cannon in action. Makes this guy a very useful unit. Alright, time now to try and get that wonderful Land Raider Crusader.
This is not fitting.
I am his. He gives us a value.
Oh, look at that attack bonus. Ooh,
Justice and
they are
vengeance
super
in
angry.
equal
It's like
ones
Goku's like ki just like forming out. Time now to get all these guys set up.
Squad, ready for battle.
Yeah, we can actually tell this squad to grab this really quick.
How is the initial deployment, Prince?
And again, mostly my objective is to try and contain so I can show off everything. Then we're pretty much close to being done with everything shown. Not much to see here. These these Tarantula Sentry turrets are pretty cool. Why are they called tarantulas when they only have 4 legs? Excuse me, Grey Knights. Jump around, get dunked on. Now there are some fun weapons to use, like the Holy Orb of Antioch. Watch this. Woohoo!
Our weapons are ready for butcher's work.
And once we get this heavy armor upgrade, we'll be able to get the Land Raiders easy peasy. I'm really glad that there's no invisible units for the Space Marines because, yeah, I did a practice game with orcs. Didn't really go out so well. Some more turrets coming down. We can get a Venerable Dreadnought if need be. In fact, we'll do so right now. And we'll also get some Terminators. Why not?
Ready your chain swords. We go.
Yeah, let's at least just show off the Terminators before we kick some butt.
Enemy needs to meet our blades.
Yeah, so I think this is a rather fun mod, obviously. You know, again, in terms of like adding it into UA, maybe only one unit from the Black Templars, but I don't know if I can really see like every like I don't think if I can see like every unit from this mod. Don't really work out from a balance perspective. Okay, Venerable Dreadnought is here. This guy looks pretty cool because he has candles on. By the way, I thought these guys had hammers. What happened? Oh, they do have invisible units. I forgot all about the scouts. There's a Venerable Dreadnought right there. It's a cool guy.
We will break their lines for you. Give the order, Commander. Our will is reforged.
Alright, we're gonna need to definitely get some skull probes here.
You have only to give the order, Commander. Weapons at the
Look at that, these invisible
Moving to the
demons.
master field. Moving to the
Really,
master
I'm literally like right next to them and nothing.
We will go on foot and conserve fuel.
These goddamn scouts. It's inhuman. Any of you guys have thunderhammers, by the way? 'Cause I don't really see it.
As you command. You need not order a Templar to attack.
I will not yield.
Oh shit, we can't get servo skulls. We don't have enough pop cap. Oh god, that's terrible. Alright, some of the Terminators. And hopefully we can do something. What an awkward situation. We can't see shit. Terminators out here. Terminators for these guys. Same, if you've ever played a Dawn of War game, they're basically the same. Except the Sword Peregrine, Assault Terminator Squad do not have capes, and they have lightning claws only. You have thunderhammers though. Time to smash! Maybe I should just have like my guys die so that I can get servo skulls, or I can do that. Just fucking murder them. Come on, Land Raider Crusader, I believe in you. I like how all Land Raiders have different armament depending on the chapter and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I sort of like sometimes find it hard to believe to see a Land Raider conquer continents though. Because even though it's massive, it's pretty small, but I guess it is very powerful. There we go! Hello! Hey, how's it going?
Open up with all guns.
None of my heroes can see. Here's a Land Raider Crusader. All these Storm Bolters. In terms of really unique units, you got the Predator Destructor, but this guy's basically just the same bog standard Predator, but he has las cannons and a Storm Bolter. I did the Hunter Killer Missile on this guy. Does quite a bit of damage actually. Beep beep. Here, I need you to stop right there. Look at these guys. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Here, watch. We're gonna get a little bit closer. Ooh, there we go. Look at this thing just mow down buildings. Oh. Anyway, so that'll be the Black Templars. I'll put a link in the description below for how to play as them. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.